If you're a virtual assistant, Google Calendar can become one of your most powerful productivity tools. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to use Google Calendar for VA work, so you can stay organized, manage clients more professionally, track meetings and deadlines, and avoid missing important tasks. And if this tutorial helps you, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe for more software tutorials, and let's jump right in. First, open Google Calendar in your browser. Once you're inside, the very first thing you want to do is create separate calendars for different parts of your work. This is one of the easiest ways to keep your schedule clean and easy to manage. Instead of putting everything into one calendar, create one calendar for clients, one for meetings, one for tasks, one for deadlines, and one for personal. That way, when your schedule gets busy, you can instantly see what type of work you're dealing with. To do this, look for the option to add a calendar, then choose Create New Calendar. Name it clearly based on the category you want. For example, you could create a calendar called Client Work, another called Team Meetings, and another called Personal Time. Once each calendar is created, Google Calendar will let you manage them separately, which gives you a much better overview of your workload. Next, assign different colors to each calendar. This step may seem simple, but it makes a huge difference. For example, you might use blue for client meetings, green for tasks, red for deadlines, yellow for personal events, and purple for internal meetings. When you color code everything, you can glance at your calendar and immediately understand what kind of commitment each event represents. This is especially helpful when you're juggling several clients at once. Now let's talk about adding client meetings. When you create a meeting event, make sure the title is clear and specific. Include the client's name, the meeting purpose, and any relevant details. For example, instead of just writing meeting, write something like client name, weekly content review. In the description, add anything useful such as agenda points, meeting notes, links or reminders about what you need to prepare beforehand. If the meeting is online, you can also add a Google Meet link right inside the event. When you create the event, look for the option to add a video meeting, and Google Calendar will generate a Google Meet link automatically. This is perfect for virtual assistant work because it keeps everything in one place and makes joining the meeting easy for both you and the client. After that, set reminders before every important meeting and deadline. This is one of the best ways to stay ahead of your schedule. You can choose a reminder for 10 minutes before, 30 minutes before, 1 hour before, or even a full day before if it's an important task. The goal is to give yourself enough time to prepare, review notes, or send a follow-up message before the event starts. For recurring work, use recurring events. This is especially useful if you have weekly client meetings, daily check-ins, or repeating admin tasks. Instead of creating the same event over and over again, you can set it to repeat daily, weekly, monthly, or on a custom schedule. This saves a lot of time and helps you build a reliable routine as a VA. You should also add important client deadlines directly into your calendar. Don't rely on memory alone. If a report is due on Friday, if a client wants assets uploaded by Monday, or if a project launch is scheduled for the end of the month, put it into Google Calendar immediately. Use a clear title, add the deadline date and time, and set reminders so the deadline never sneaks up on you. Another powerful feature is calendar sharing. If you need to give a client or team member access, Google Calendar lets you share the right calendar with the right person. For example, you might share only your meeting calendar with a client, or share a project calendar with a team member who needs to stay updated. Be sure to choose the appropriate permission level so they only have access to what they need. This is a great way to look professional and stay transparent without giving away everything on your schedule. It helps with communication, collaboration, and accountability. And if you manage online meetings, always use Google Meet links when possible. This keeps your process simple and centralized inside Google Calendar. You don't need to jump between different apps to schedule and join calls. Everything is built into the event, which saves time and reduces confusion. So to recap, using Google Calendar as a virtual assistant is all about organization, clarity, and consistency. Create separate calendars for different work categories, color code them for quick identification, add detailed client meetings, set smart reminders, use recurring events for repeat tasks, track deadlines carefully, share calendars when needed, and add Google Meet links for online meetings. If you found this tutorial helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more practical software tutorials, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.